Hello, I'm Frank, and I'm here at the wonderful park called Lucky Shoals here in Norcross, Georgia. It has a great number of facilities. They have a community recreation center here, as you can see, very modern. 3 indoor basketball courts, an outdoor basketball courts, 4 multi-purpose youth fields, 1 multi-purpose adult field, 2 lighted tennis courts, pavilions, playgrounds, and they have a 1-mile paved multi-purpose trail, which I will take you on in a minute. They also have an indoor walking track that's really nice. They have grills and restrooms. So it's an all-purpose community park, and Gwinnett County in the year 2008 received the Gold Medal Award for having the best park system in the country, beating out Las Vegas and Fort Worth, Texas. So sit back and enjoy this walkthrough around the park. It's about 84 degrees outside, so I'm very happy they have some rather tall shade trees along the trail here. So it makes for a rather cool walk. This is the first hill. One thing I like about this park particularly is the fact that it has level terrain and then it's hilly terrain. And you get a change in the scenery too, with the pine trees and then the broadleaf trees on the other side. So it's very interesting the fact they've varied the landscape here. They have a nice bench here along the trail where one can watch the basketball game if he so desires. This used to be a tennis court, but I think they rerouted and relocated the tennis court. Here's a handy side trail that takes you directly to the parking lot. So this is handy for anybody that wants to just park and start walking immediately. One nice thing about this short trail that connects with the other parking lot down here is the fact if you park in the second parking lot here, you don't have to climb the hills. So it makes it a lot easier. So you might keep that in mind if you have any kind of walking problem. I think I found a squirrel here. They're looking for their breakfast. This is right along the trail here. There's a lot of squirrels around. You can see the squirrel here. He's trying to get his breakfast, I think. These are pretty dogs. What kind are they? They have these mile markers along the trail. Here we have another side street going to the parking lot for the convenience anyone that wants to just park and walk. You get on the trail really quick. They have several of these picnic tables alongside the walking trail, so people can have their lunch and walk both. So it's really a well-designed park. We have another small hill to climb here, which makes it that much more interesting. You can see one of the pavilions there as we loop around. It takes a little bit of a curve here around the pavilion. Here's another shot of the trail, as you can see, and the pavilion down here. Not much wildlife is stirring right now. I guess it's because it's midday. Everything is quiet except kids playing. I'm still walking the trail. Here's the restroom facilities right against the children's play area, as you can see in the distance there. This is a great place for kids. You can see the play area all in the distance there. There's a picnic table. All this is right alongside the trail, which makes it super convenient. Now I'm getting into the open area, and we will have we're changing from a pine forest into a broadleaf forest. And we're going a little bit downhill here in an open space. This park runs right alongside the subdivision here. You can see it's bending around the trail. I'm headed into a more shaded area, as you can see here as a trail. This is the open area I just passed through. I think a plane is flying overhead, you may hear in the background here. The trail runs right along one of the baseball fields, so here's a nice bench, and you can watch the baseball game if you wish while you're walking. Now the trail heads downhill. We have another bend in the trail coming up. We just came down this portion of the hill, and it winds around and goes further down. So I like to walk this trail counterclockwise, and then you don't have this hill to climb. You get it on the downside going back to where you started. This is one of the soccer fields that you can see here alongside the trail. So I'm headed out further downhill on the trail here. This is one of the very nice soccer fields they have here at Lucky Shoals Park. It's usually really full of players on the weekends and at certain times through the week. Hello. What kind of dog is it? Oh, it's beautiful. I love it. Yeah. The forest here is rather deep alongside the trail here. You may be able to hear some of the birds. Even at midday, there's quite a number, it seems. Here's some steps off the trail to the soccer field and the restaurant. Now the trail flattens out as it gets into an open area. Here's a bench alongside the trail, which is a very good thought. Here the trail winds around again through the trees. We're nearing the end of the trail. You can see how tall these pine trees are. They just keep going straight up as an arrow. I hope you have enjoyed my walk through the park. Lucky Shoals Park is easy to find. Just get on 85 and take the Jimmy Carter Boulevard exit, headed east, and go a few miles, and then you will see like a convenience store. And you turn right onto Britt Road, and it's just a couple of blocks up the street. There's plenty of parking here, and it's a wonderful place to visit any time of the day. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks again.